And this morning, I'm joined by Wes Davidson from Wes Davidson Real Estate. Wes, good morning.
Good morning, Emma. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. You guys, even though it's been a week working from home, you've sold a couple of houses that didn't even get to make it to the market, which is fantastic. But basically, no open homes this weekend because we didn't know what was going to happen.
No, we didn't. And clarify, we sold those properties through negotiations remotely, properties that were listed before the shutdown because you couldn't do any inspections at all. So we had a week not twiddling our thumbs. We used the time to work on some new projects we've got underway, which you'll see in a few weeks' time. And, still a few sales happening. We listed a property just prior to lockdown up at 10 Mathura Street. This is a great home. It's a 3-bedroom property, 2-bathroom. It's been completely renovated right throughout, and it's on the market at $395,000. This is a property you just walk straight into. Everything's been done. It's been colour bonded around the outside. It's a cool looking house, actually. It's really, really good. Tell you more about that next week in more detail, and it should be online within the next few days. But if you're looking for a fully renovated property, well worth looking at. There was a couple of things, but the cool thing about not the cool thing, but the thing about COVID, I mean, it's so frustrating. We all know, like this morning, they said there were 2 false positives. We've had the whole state shut down. I'm not sure it's as contagious as they say sometimes when you sort of think about it. But yeah, I had a look at our figures, and from July 1 till May 31, the 2 years in comparison, COVID and non-COVID. So we look at like last year and this year. And it was pretty amazing because we actually saw an 18% increase in sales volume this year. And, we were happy with last year. So we had an 18% increase in volume, and it was a 30% increase in the value of the properties actually sold overall. We actually sold in that 11 months, $65 million worth of property. So it's a lot of stuff for a small country town. And you look at last week in Melbourne. This time last week in Melbourne, there was 195 auctions done. Last week in Melbourne, there was 724 auctions. Now, in a good market, you'll see 80% clearance rate. Now, bear in mind, last week, and I still struggle to comprehend this, these auctions all had to go online very, very quickly. So we had people who have never probably had any experience with doing online trading whatsoever, and all of a sudden they're going to bid. And they had a 93% clearance rate.
Wow.
Within a few days of being told, hey, this auction is going to be online. So it is amazing. The real estate market continues to just go nuts. And you need to look at not just Horsham or Ararat or Stawell or wherever you're from. You need to look at the bigger picture and see what is happening. And real estate itself is just still going really, really strong, and interest rates are low. So I don't see it changing anytime soon. And I think that particular figure last week, and that particular reaction from the public and the agents in a very, very small period of time, like 3 or 4 days, is probably an indication of where we're heading. I think we're going to see more and more stuff go online as we progress.
Exactly right. Well, Wes, if anyone wants more details on the homes that you do have listed, WDRE.com.au or 5382 0000. Good to be back in the office, mate, and out and about again.
We'll be back there in a very short period of time, about 15 minutes.
See you, mate.